being a freshman, you got upperclassmen and guys that made the run that we made. It's hard to, one, know what to say, and then two, feel like it's your responsibility as a young player to say something to these other guys that have been here.
I was always that guy to speak up. I guess it was just the nerves that got to me when I got here, knowing all these guys with way more experience than me. J-Mo kind of knew the guy I was. He was just really encouraging me to break out of that shell. He would always be like, D-Wall, you got to speak up, man. We know you got it in you. We're going to need you to do that for us to be successful this season. If you want to be successful this season, I had to make a choice. In the Florida State game in Puerto Rico, I found myself calling the huddles, talking about things I saw out there.
For him to come in and be the voice in that huddle and kind of give the team direction, I think that's impressive, and that speaks to his growth.
Walton backs it up with 9 to shoot. Fires for 3. Got it!
One of his biggest highlights, obviously, at Michigan State. Coach Beilein talks about the importance of running a play versus being a player. That's been his biggest area of growth, is finding that balance between knowing when to run a play and be a player.
Grabbed by LeVert up ahead for Walton. Walton one-on-one with Trice. Leans in, finger rolls it, and one!
Age doesn't matter in terms of getting it right. If you know the right thing to do, you definitely got to tell people, and he's grown a lot in that area. At Nebraska, making a game-winning basket, taking a charge at Ohio State. He's the kid that likes to lead his team by example, and I think he's getting more comfortable speaking up.
I feel like I'm getting back to my old self. It's like, finally you doing what we thought you could do.
This game is huge for seeding, it's huge for the standings, and it's huge in a lot of other ways. That game up in Madison, January 5th, won by Wisconsin 75-71. The Hawks were up 11. And of course, that was the night of the famous Fran McCaffery ejection, the double technical, but that's a distant memory now. Badgers know how to milk and use that shot clock and find the open shooter. This is a team you better not get too far down on, because they're extremely tough to come back on. Wisconsin's carving right through the Iowa defense. Bronson Koenig works the dribble in on, pulls up. The guy can't miss. Unbelievable shooting by Wisconsin. That's just too easy, Bobby, just too easy. Needs a score here, though, do the Hawkeyes. Here's Marble. Boy, was that needed. Hopefully that's a start. Marble scores going off glass. These teams have battled tooth and nail ever since Fran McCaffery got here. There's not been a game decided by more than 5 points. Iowa has fought back from 10 down, and the Hawks have the lead.
Excellent job in it. We knew it. It's going to be this type of game. These games are always close, but you just got to be tough and keep grinding.
Drives around Oglesby, a bounce high post for Hayes. Drives inside on McCabe, shot up good, and a blocking foul is called on Zach McCabe. High game at 66. And every possession so valuable now from here on out. Scores again! Iowa back up front, 68-66. Line drive three is good. Wisconsin's back in front, 69-68. Driving and scoring! And Iowa's back in front, 70-69. Jackson 2-on-2 the other way. Gets it to Koenig on the wing. Iowa's down 1 with 1:15 to go. Oglesby for the lead. Good! Curls it in. But back and forth we go. Third place on the line, and these teams are playing like it. Gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. 24 seconds to go. Now the Hawks need a 3 to tie it. Marble. They're going going to be looking for Oglesby. Nope, Zach McCabe. Ball 3, rebounded Wisconsin. So it looks like the Badgers are going to withstand the Hawkeye comeback. Wisconsin will catch the Hawkeyes at 8-5, but the big news is Wisconsin will sweep the season series and therefore own the tiebreaker advantage for that number 3 seed at the Big Ten tournament.
It got a little physical in there, but you guys didn't complain. Everybody just went back out and played hard. And that's what you guys are all about.
You got a brutal week against 3 really good teams. They made so many threes early, and 5 relatively quickly. And had we gotten some of those stops at the end of the clock, then I think it would have been that much more effective, obviously, but we didn't.